Hi, I'm Jennifer with Only Instant Yoga, and it is time to relax. If you're new to our Sober Saturday, all this is 30 to 45 minutes of very gentle, healing, restorative yoga, all seated and lying down, followed by a body scan meditation inspired by the rotation of consciousness from the Yoga Nidra tradition. It's really deep healing for your nervous system. Need to be in a recovery journey to participate. It is for anybody of all ages, all ability levels. It is inspired by what really helped me on my recovery journey. One thing I learned along the way is that I am neurodiverse, and while AA is a wonderful organization that has helped millions of people, sitting in a room with strangers isn't something that really works for autistic people. So this is what I did, and I'm sharing it with you. It's just an alternative, safe healing space you can come to just relax. Once we get started, I try not to talk other than to cue the poses, so I do announcements at the beginning. I do want to invite you to get absolutely comfortable. Please use this time to pamper your nervous system, set the mood, light candles, wear comfy clothes, wear pajamas, surround yourself with cozy blankets, pillows, bolsters, maybe a stuffed animal or two. Invite your pets, get comfy. And the only announcement we really have is coming Monday, hopefully. Ed is working so hard to get the first of our Only in Sedona Mindful Kids shows out. Very excited about this. Is something I could have sorely used myself as a child. What it is just very brief, 10 minutes or less introduction to the mind body connection in a fun way. We play together, but the idea is also to teach emotional regulation skills through moving your body that kids can use for life so that they can regulate their emotions and be successful. Again, it's based on what I needed, didn't get, so I want to hopefully fill in this gap and get that going. So look for the first of those coming Monday. And with that, let's talk to our mats. Let's relax together. Let's begin on all fours and just start to unite your breath and body with some cat cows. Use this time to check in with yourself. How are you feeling physically, mentally, emotionally? Just observe. Start to practice that detachment, standing outside your thoughts and feelings. While uniting breath and body. Nice. Hold at the top of your next exhale in your cat, up at the top. That can be a few barrel rolls, 2 or 3 one way. Really mindfully explore the spine. And come into a kneeling position. We're going to do a little more spinal opening before we go into our first pose that we hold. So take a nice deep breath, inhale. Just twist to one side. Take a few breaths here. Relax your shoulders away from your ear. Your next big inhale. As you exhale, just twist to the other side. We're going to make these very gently dynamic. Inhale, come up, and you can even rise up a little if you wish, or stay seated. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Do 2 or 3 more. We're going to go into a half camel briefly. So come up to a kneeling position. You can test your proprioception here by trying to find your heel without looking, or you can look back. Take one arm up and back. Let's take a breath or two here. And as we come out, we're going to go into a child's pose. Maybe hug your kitty. Before we get too cozy in this child's pose, come up and take that half camel to the other side, just to open up that spine a bit. And then prepare to hold your child's pose for a minute or two. You might want to take a bolster, squish it to your belly. You can walk your hands from side to side or sink into stillness. Take 1 or 2 more breaths in your child's pose, please. Then come into all fours. Maybe shift from side to side. Check in with how your body feels. You can even stretch one leg out behind, maybe rock. Maybe switch sides, whatever your body feels called to do. We're going to go into a little half frog. I'm going to use my bolster and I'm going to turn this way. Hopefully you can see a little better and I don't disturb squeak, so sorry about that, sweetie. So you're starting in all fours. One leg is going to come out to the side, bent at a 45-degree angle. The other leg can be out behind you straight. You can use a bolster or lie flat. Make a pillow with your hands. Sink into the hips, stretch and breathe. Take one or two more breaths here, please. Come up out of this one into all fours. And just kind of shift your hips around from side to side. Maybe do a few circles. Explore how that feels. We're going to take that same leg up into a lizard next. So just step it forward. You might want to stay here. Lift it. If it's within your practice, you may wish to take it down. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here. And then we're going to transition into your choice of pigeon, also known as sleeping swan, where you might choose a deer pose variation when you're ready. Take your time transitioning. Maybe shake this pose out before you do. One or two more breaths here and then go back to all fours. Transitioning to the other side, take a few cat-cows. Check in with how you feel. Remember, our sequence is to start with that half frog on the other leg. Hip out to a 45-degree angle, working those hips from all angles. So when you're ready, you can transition into that pose. Take one or two more breaths here before transitioning into your dragon or lizard. Taking your time between poses, checking in with yourself. Take one or two more breaths here. And remember our final pose in this hip series is your pigeon, your sleeping swan, or you may choose to take a deer pose as you're just coming out and checking in with yourself as you transition. And coming out of this one, we're going to very gently make our way into a supported fish. So we're going to be going back on your back. You might want to bolster. I'll also show you a variation of the foam roller. If you do a foam roller, you might want something else behind your head, like a bolster. You can play with your foot positioning as well. Or you can just use a bolster or a couple of pillows. Breathe and be. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here. Take your time transitioning. Be gentle on your spine, especially depending what variation you took. We're going to get those hips again. Really opening our hips today. I'm going to choose to elevate on the bolster, just to change the angle a bit. You do you. I'm going to take a supine pigeon. When you're ready, I'm going to take a moment to check in with yourself before switching sides. Maybe introduce a little gentle movement. And just switch sides when you're ready. Take one or two more breaths here. And take your time coming out of this one. Maybe move your bolster if you chose that option. And we're going to finish with 2 supine twists. Bring one leg to 45 degrees, or you can bring them both up. It's another variation you can take. You can use your bolster or a pillow to support your low back a bit. Tune into your body and breath. Take another breath or two here. Or introducing any gentle movements you like. Or switching to the other side. Another breath or two here before slowly transitioning into your final resting pose. You may choose to lie in Shavasana or take any final resting pose that makes you feel comfortable, safe, and ultimately relaxed. Come home to yourself, asking yourself what you can do to make yourself 1% more comfortable. And then taking that time with ultimate self-love and compassion to do that. Creating a little cozy cocoon where you are safe, protected, and loved. And you can tune into the natural pace of your breathing. Don't try to change your inhales or exhales. Simply observe the rising and falling of your chest, your belly, tuning into the sensation of air coming in through your nostrils and exiting out your nostrils. You might even try to control the breath now, inhaling through the nose, letting your chest and belly expand as big as you can, and exhaling out the mouth with a gentle sigh. Take 3 more full, deep belly breaths. Before allowing yourself to return to the natural pace of your breathing. And as you draw your awareness back to your breath, become aware of the tip of your right toe and the tip of your left toe. And sense all 10 of your toes. Sensing all 10 of your toes in the space between your toes. Can you sense where your toes end and the space between them begins? Sense the tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, and your ankles. Sense your shins, your calves, and all the intricate connective tissues around your knees. Sense your thighs, front and back, your hips, your sit bones, sense the base of your spine, the right side of your waist, and the left side of your waist. Sense your lower belly, your navel, your solar plexus. Walk your way up your lumbar vertebrae, to the very first set of ribs. With your next inhale, sense your way up your thoracic spine, feeling the tiny muscles between each rib cage expand. Sense your heart center, and the large vertebrae at the top of your thoracic spine. Sense your shoulder blades, right and left, your collarbones, shoulders, upper arms, and elbows. Sense your forearm, wrists, back of your hand, and palm of your hand. Sense all 10 of your fingers and the space between your fingers. Can you sense where your fingers end and the space between them begins? Move your awareness up to the base of your throat. And relax either side of your jaw. Sense the tip of your tongue all the way down to the root of your tongue. Sensing your teeth, upper and lower, your lips, the inside and outside of each cheek. Sensing your cheekbones, your temples, your eyebrows, sensing each eye, and relaxing all the tiny muscles behind each eye. Sensing the crown of your head, your hair, your scalp, your ears, and the base of your skull. Drawing your awareness now to the center of your forehead. And imagine breathing in through the center of your forehead to the base of your spine. And exhaling back out through the center of your forehead. Continue to breathe, perhaps counting your way back from the number 21. If you intend to drift off to sleep, allow yourself to do so. Feel free to take out your headphones and end this recording. If you're coming back to us, take your time. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes. Blink your eyes. And gradually arise with self-love and compassion as you rejoin the world. Thanks for joining us with Oli and Sedona Yoga for our Sober Saturday. Bye. Have a great weekend. Namaste.